it's your girl Kymmy the Hustler. Today we'll be preparing octopus. Well, I'd like to term it as spicy, sweet and sour octopus. Yeah. And somewhat of a potato salad. I don't really cook by recipes. You just think about something and you want to try it. That's basically how I cook. But we're just going to show some of the ingredients. And this is basically for the potato salad. And maybe you'll find this interesting, but I'll be using sweet potato and Irish potato, mostly sweet potato, a little lettuce for the salad. We already have the octopus here. I'm going to boil it for like 10 to 15 minutes, and you can say hello to my little friend. Hello, how are you doing? We're getting the potato done as well because the water is actually boiling and ready for it to go in. If you've never had octopus before, I will say it's something that you should definitely try. Even if you don't like it, and if you're adventurous or you just want to try something different, then you can have a shot at it. I don't know if it's sold in the supermarket, but I'd advise you to support your local fisherman. I first had octopus when I was in primary school. My grandfather used to do fishing, and I remember the first time he brought home one, and my cousins and I would basically like beat it on the concrete because we were told that if you basically beat it, it will tenderize the meat. So we beat it, and we brought it in the kitchen for my grandma to prepare it. And she usually sticks to frying it, and she would fry it crispy. That's the only way I've had octopus up until this day. So today I'm going to try something different. Hopefully it works out. If not, you can always just recommend what you would have done differently in the comment section of this video. We're gonna check on my little friend in the pot and just see how he's doing. We're going to give him a name. I'd say Mr. No, I'm not going to say that. Let's just work with my little friend, alright? Let's just take a little look on how my little friend is doing. So our little friend is currently boiling. I'm going to put some vinegar in the water just to cut down on the rawness. But it's time to prep the potatoes to add it to the boiling water. And I said this earlier, let's hope this dish works out. But just a little octopus we are jazz up today. Nothing too tough. No? Can I say anything to Alright, so I had a bit of an accident, but your girl got bandage up and we're ready to go again. This knife is no longer Chef Chunk's friend, and as a result of that, it is being benched. Back to good old faithful. We're to the point now where we're going to cut some vegetables for the potato salad. I'm going to cut them very, very fine and just add them to it once I'm finished, but it's not a lot. So we have some sweet pepper, we have onion, and we're working with the two different colors today. I feel like this band-aid on my finger is slowing me down, but I'm getting there nonetheless. Not at the pace that I'd love to, but I'm getting there nonetheless. I had to take a break to get my finger looked at again. So let's resume with cutting our onions. So I'm cutting them really, really fine. Once I'm finished cutting up everything, then I'll do a close-up to show you exactly how fine it is that I'm cutting them. And that's because I prefer for it to be a particular size when I'm doing my potato. If you want to save time, you can use the grater as well, but I actually like to think that I'm a chef and I love to do a little bit of knife work, although knife work betrayed me today, but nonetheless still I fight the good fight. So when I said fine, this is how fine I meant, and I'm doing this because I like when there's a bit of crunchiness in the potato salad. So I flipped the octopus and the potatoes are almost finished. Gonna strain off our potato. All the heat rising. We get started on our potato salad now. And first we're just going to add some butter to the potato while it's still hot. For a nice little creaminess. I don't have a measurement for anything here. We like to say pour, throw, whatever it is until your ancestors tell you to stop. So that's what we're working with today. And I'm just going to add some black pepper and I don't know, just a little bit of salt, just in case, just a little bit. Yeah, and it well jazz up right now, and we're just going to put our seasoning, our natural seasoning, add it to the mix. We're going to stir, so it really gives the potato texture, potato salad texture. If you want it to be fine, or if it is that you probably don't want it to have that crunchiness, what you could probably do is blend the natural seasonings and put it in here. I'm terrified right now to actually pull this because I can't take another cut in here today. I'm just going to let my assistant go ahead and handle this, okay? Alright, so we have our cheese now. My assistant, you can say hi to the lovely folks. Okay, bye. This is a mixture of cheese. If you have a favorite, you can always use it as well. But just ensure that it's cheese that can actually melt. So I probably should have had my assistant help me spread this as well. But let me just operate it. My other hand. I'm not going to use a lot of cheese because I'm lactose intolerant, but I also like to enjoy things that I have no business enjoying. But I guess this is where I say YOLO. So I think that's maybe just a little bit more. Chef Boy D, Cheese Bay. I'm probably going to have to pop this in the microwave for it to melt down a bit. I'd recommend you could put it in your oven, but let me tell you something. Gas now go done for me today. So to the microwave it is. Me and JP, so you have it out, just a little extra money on the bill, no problem. But the gas something there right now, can't work, won't work. I'm going to add a little bit of mayonnaise, and I'm not going to put a lot because, like I said, I'm lactose intolerant. And since this will be going in the microwave, I don't know if you love heat and mayonnaise. Is not a combination that Kim likes. I should say Chef Chung. You know, that's not something that Kim's Kitchen like. So we're gonna have to work on that. And you know, see the cheese look like it actually melt. So we might need You might not need to put it in the microwave after all. Just stirring it to get everything combined. And this actually smells really good. The cheese, yeah, it'll do something. It's doing something to me, baby. Let me taste this. Let me just taste a little piece and tell you why it missing. See, a little piece is big, but
Yeah, when me want know, why make you want broke for me back? Why make you want broke?
So look at our little friend. He is ready, and let me just correct myself. This doesn't take 10 to 15 minutes. Like, this is all good. Like what, 20 minutes? Half an hour? So we're straining our little friend, and you can say hi to him. Hello, how are you? Hey, hey, look at me. I'm dead. Our little friend is out the pot. Still a bit hot, but let's see how best we can work with it. Just gonna use the kitchen scissors to cut the tentacles, and I'm going to try once again with this knife that betrayed me earlier. Or better yet, maybe I'm not to try the knife there at all. I must say as well, this is the first time I'm actually boiling the octopus for myself. Like I said, my grandma usually prepares it, or if I'm getting it from family members to fry up or do anything I want to do with it, they usually boil it and cut it up for me. But today I'm a big girl and I'll just work with it. Just going to go ahead and clip this up. If you're worried about the scent, it's seafood. It smells like how seafood would smell. This smells like lobster meat right now. That's how it smells to me. So we're almost finished. This is the head. This is what it looks like, and it basically flipped while it was being boiled. So inside is actually the outside section of the octopus. In terms of preparation, now I'm going to fry it up first, so it can get that crispy texture, and then I'm going to prepare the sweet and sour sauce for it to go in. For our sweet and sour, we're not doing it from scratch. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're going to use a sweet and sour sauce and just use some pepper flakes to get that spicy part of it. And I'm going to show you what our little friend looks like now. I know something for feed, you know, old tenement other people. So let me tell you that from now, we're friend very small up and cute right now. So I'm going to show you how our little friend looks right now. This is what our little friend looks like. We added a little salt, a little black pepper, and we're going to add some Maggi seasoning. We're going to add this to the water now. Not to the water, but to the oil here, and we're just going to fry it up a bit before we get the sweet and sour. So we're going to add the octopus in the oil. Ow! My mother always tell me, say, don't be afraid of the oil, the one with the oil. I'm here to tell you that I didn't listen. So we're going to get our salad going, and it's really just carrot, cucumber, and lettuce, as well as tomato. I cannot julienne carrot to save my life. So for now, I just this way I work with, and once I get the end result, to me, the process not really matter right now. So I think that's enough, and let's just wash this off a little. I turn down the little friends, wash this off a little to get started on the cucumber. to keep some of the skin on when I'm doing the cucumber, so yeah, this is fine by me. So just gonna cut these thin, with some nice thin slices. Let's see how well this carrot will actually turn out. But them come out nice, you see? I think they're beautiful. Top of the line 940s. The tomato now. And we already went ahead and washed the lettuce, so we're just going to pick it up like this. This is how crispy we want our octopus to get. We took our octopus from out the pot and we're going to work on the sauce now. But like I said, hope you can see this. Crispy. And nice. For our sauce, we're going to work with island spice, sweet and sour sauce. I'm going to work back with a little of the Maggi all-purpose. We have black pepper, we have salt, and the pepper flakes, well, what's left of it, and a little soy sauce. This is my sweet and sour recipe. Alright, so we're working with a little bit of the oil that was in the pot from the octopus. I'm gonna add some water to that. Adding a little bit of ketchup, or you know, and we're adding the pepper flakes. And this is really and truly where the spicy comes in. A little black pepper, some Maggi seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, and the island spice sweet and sour sauce. We're just gonna wait on this to actually, it's a bit thick, so you really and truly have to work it out the bottle. So our sauce is going, and I added some of the island spice sweet and sour sauce, the pepper flakes, a little ketchup, and we're going to add some more of the sweet and sour sauce once this boils down a bit. This is what the sauce looks like now, and we're just going to allow it to get a bit thicker. So we're adding the octopus now. Just stirring everything to ensure that the octopus gets covered in the sauce. And it has a nice little color. And I'm sure it will actually have a tantalizing taste. Just a little taste, and here we go. Now tell me if this octopus doesn't look scrumptious. Trust me. The sweet and sour, well, the spicy sweet and sour sauce really did it. And let me just give you a close up. Best believe this is the entire serving of the octopus. So like I said in the beginning of the video, and I don't know if you know big yard cooking, when you see my little garnish, you see that little egg something there, that little egg something there, yeah, Chef Chung did that. Okay. Let's take a little taste. Little taste this. So the octopus texture is definitely to my liking. It's not all that chewy, but let me tell you something. You see them pepper flakes there? Don't underestimate the pepper flakes. They are bursting. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in to another video. Remember to like, subscribe, share.